Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We are starting off today here in a little 37-person free-for-all battle. We have secured ourselves quite the spot here. Unfortunately, okay, good. I was about to say some people were coming in, ruining our spot, ruining our style, but they do leave, so that is really good for us. 37 players. Looks like everybody's going to be consistent. Nobody's dropping out, which is good for us. Full sending is disabled. Say that for myself so I remember it. And let's see if anybody came out at the last second. Oh, somebody right on top of us, you dare say. Okay, well, hopefully he is just AFK or something and he's not going to play because he's going to be a thorn in our side. I don't think at this point, if he's not going now, I don't think he will. But he will become a bot and he does have a substantial amount of troops. Yep, we fully encapsulated him, so expect an attack from him at any point. He's got 1,800. Okay, so not the most devastating. But when we start going right here in our infinite growth, if he attacked right now, that would actually be pretty hurtful. So let's keep going and hope that doesn't happen. I'm just kind of hoping he will become a bot and not attack for the time being, which try and squeeze through. Unfortunately, we don't get quite through there. Let's go up into Daisy and this guy and you and you and you. Okay, so our goal is to really push into the east as much as possible, but we want to do that smartly, so that's gonna be good enough. Let's go into you as well. That's great. Get in there. Yes. Okay, good. So that was wonderful. Back up to Lee. And you as well. And I want to cut this guy off from the north as much as I can. Yep, that's really important. Let's get Lynn as well. And just keep pushing over as much as we can. Oswin's great. And we can get to Chin. That's going to be really helpful. Okay. So now we've really controlled the eastern side of this map. Let's get the rest of Zoe over there. I don't think I forgot about you. Let's get into this guy as well. Just keep pushing. This, this name right here. Oh my goodness. What an interesting character scenario that is. Okay. Well, let's go into this right here. Get the... Oh, we're going to miss a little bit of that land. I don't want to risk accidentally attacking that guy, so I'm perfectly content. Let's get this guy out of the way. He is now gone. Okay. And now we just kind of sit back and wait. Let's try and get some truces with the big guys around us. We do have the crown, so I don't anticipate anybody attacking us right at the beginning, but this guy is rather weak. I'd love to go into him, and I definitely will take a truce with you. You do have enough troops to justify that. So this guy is my biggest threat right now. And these guys are all rather weak around me. So let's just build up our troops, save up as much as we can. If anybody wants to go into Germany, I think I just saw him get attacked. Not quite sure. I'll go into anybody. Yeah, okay. So Germany's going into this guy with a lot of aggression. And Labani is also going into him. And yeah, I'm in on this. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. You're my noob friend. Let's go into German Empire, take away all of his land, and cut off this player. I cannot pronounce the name of him for the life of me. Let's grab this little bit of free land right here. And we probably will cut this guy off. Let's also go into this black player down south and just kind of collapse on everybody all at once and see how that puts us. This will probably give us back the crown. It, in fact, does. So we do need to be very careful of this player behind us because we have officially cut him off. And he's going to be pretty unhappy about that. And he is in 9th place overall. This guy's also rather weak. Let's go into him. Start knocking him down. We have enough troops to kind of hold everybody back. He still has a truce with us. He's going to definitely be waiting for the right moment to attack, so we need to be very aware of that. This player is also going to be a threat, so I kind of want to take him out as soon as possible too. He's got less than 1 million, so let's go into him. Start just being very aggressive. We have the troops to support this, as long as the player above us doesn't attack us. But I do believe that left alone, this guy would team up with... okay, he becomes a bot. Wonderful. Would team up with the player above him and attack me, and I do not want that. So we'll continuously knock down this guy. Let's actually just finish him off in one fell swoop. We regain the crown. Now this guy has more troops than us, which is a little bit scary. Let's try. Oh, he becomes a bot. Ooh, that's going to be painful. He's only got one person to attack, and it's your boy. Well, we need to save up our troops as much as possible to prepare for those big hits. Okay, nothing we can do about it. Let's just keep saving up our troops. We'll eventually be able to go back into him. Let's let him overextend a little bit before we do that. We need to save up our troops as much as possible so this doesn't turn into a gang up opportunity. And now we'll start striking back with our troops. And there he goes. He's down to less than 1 million. Now we can start pushing back into him, grabbing the rest of the land here. And he's down to 200,000. Keep pushing. This is a bit of a risk here, but I don't think I'm going to get punished because these guys have less troops than me. So there we go. Now we're in really good control. This friend of French is very strong. He's going to be our next target. And I'm actually going to say yes to this. I think this is a really good move to go into this player, but I do want to have my maximum amount of troops before I do that. Having this guy as kind of a buffer state is really good. I don't want to touch French or friend until I really have to. So we'll just kind of control the board a little bit. And I'm going to say, Oh, he's in. Okay, I told him I'd go in, so I'm going to actually back up my word a little bit. Give some big attacks into this guy. And just keep saving up my troops because this guy has 18 million to my 13, and I'm bigger than him. So that's something to keep in mind, as he's going to be gaining a lot of land. He's got this weak player behind him. Ooh, Urga, don't go into me. Go, yeah. Go into that guy. Okay, let's capture all of this land really quickly and control our destiny. Now, Friend of French could go into 2-inch, but he's got a substantial amount of troops. So I'm going to kind of wait to see what happens here. My ideal scenario is that French goes up into Flicks up here, and that way cuts off 2 inches, and then I can take on whoever I want to next. Okay, he's going straight into this guy, which kind of works out. I'm going to go straight into Friend of French right now, just to kind of start whittling him down. I don't want to have to deal with this guy and this 2-inch, because that is a natural team up that is going to happen. I really need to take out this guy as much as possible, so let's really push into him and make some damage here. He becomes a bot. He left. You're kidding me. That's insane. Well, let's hopefully not get attacked by the bot, and let's take out the rest of you while we're here. Great. He goes into 2-inch. That's wonderful news. And so we're sitting on a ton of troops, and he's going into 2-inch again. Oh, how unfortunate for him. Well, let's go ahead and finish this guy off. He's got 6 million troops left. We've got plenty to deal with all of his abilities. And let's go into 2-inch next. This guy's been our buddy from the beginning, so we don't necessarily need to attack him right away, and we'll trust him to kind of make the right decision and peace out with us. But 2-inch is going down bad, so let's go ahead and grab the rest of this land right here. And there's a little bit of a bot right there. I know people really hate to see those blemishes, so let's get the rest of this guy out the way. We will peace out with Kick's babies. What a terrible name. And move on to the next one. But GG's to all involved. We got really lucky in the beginning. Fortunately, the guy behind us became a bot and didn't attack us, but I think that really had to do with us going down south aggressively, not allowing the team up to happen. So GG's to all involved, and on to the next one. All right, next up is going to be a little team action. We are in with 68 players in a four-team battle. We are on the blue team. So let's try and pick out a spot where our boys are going. Let's definitely take over Africa, since there are some buddies down here. There's 4 of us, to the 2 magentas and 1 red. So things are looking really good. This section's also been taken care of by the blue team. So we are positionally wise, picked out the strongest spots, and hopefully we'll be able to capitalize on that. Hey, we had the crown there for a second. Okay, let's focus in on what we're doing. We might be trapped in by a couple of bots, at least have our expansion hampered by Tanya and Vicky. But there's player 948 below us. That's going to be our most immediate threat. Android user 228 will also be a bit of a challenge. So things to keep an eye on, as well as this guy in the Iberian Peninsula. He's only going to have one way to go, which is south, because his teammates are going to come up north. So he's going to definitely go into us at some point. Let's go ahead and get around our blue bot here. I really want to capture all of this land, so I don't mind full sending or getting an earlier expansion, as it was justified. Look at all the land we got. And that's going to help us out a lot, just getting that free expansion and not having to pay the iron price for every little bit of land that we do grab. So let's push into some bots where we find them. Okay, he goes into us right away. Man, what is with tonight? People are attacking me left and right for no reason, even though I'm stronger than them. Let's go ahead and punish this guy. I'm not sure what his thought process was, but it's going to be painful at the end of the day. Let's get this bot as well. Let's push back into you. And I really just want to take this guy out. I don't want to be dealing with this, especially when my expansion's on the line. Keep going into him, go into this. We're being very aggressive here, but I feel like we had to be, as we're not that far behind on troops. And let's go into Babe Ruth as well. Okay, so now we can start to save up our troops a little bit and see what this Android user is going to do. I think we did have a blue teammate down here who died, and this guy's coming in as well. So we've got 2 people we can punish. Serbia, what are you doing, my friend? Don't full send on that. Okay, well, now let's go into this guy, punish him. This player also had the same idea. So let's see if we can try and save Serbia. Give me big pushes. I don't want to get cut off. If he cuts me off down there, that's not the biggest problem. He's a little bit strong, so yep. He didn't cut us off. Wonderful. Let's keep the expansion up. He's only got 11,000 troops left. So we do manage to save Serbia along the way, but what a crazy game. Another player is coming down south, so this is just a huge cluster. Let's try and get up north to save this guy as well. Our team is dying at such a rapid rate. Fortunately for us, we do have the troops to kind of take on both fronts, but I'm not really wanting to do that. I want to save up my troops a little bit. Let's push into this guy, let's push into you, and just continue on our game a little bit, as these players are both rather weak. It's insane. I'm not sure what's happening here, but people are playing crazy tonight. So let's grab the rest of this land over here. He did full send. And some of this land. And where are your troops? Where's everybody's troops going? Okay, let's grab all of this. We're in a commanding position now, even though we don't have necessarily the troops to support it. So let's give Germany a truce for right now because we do need to save up a little bit. This guy tries to attack us. Let's just go right back into him. And now we're sitting at almost 1 million, but we have captured so much of the map. Germany is so weak. I just got to go into him. I can't believe this. Let's just keep pushing into him. And then look at the black player behind him. Also incredibly weak. This is insane. We are getting supported a lot by the bots. Let's go into this and this. And oh my gosh, this guy's also really weak. So let's go into him as well. Just continuing along. Knock this guy off my land. I don't want to deal with that. That's for sure. And here comes another boat. Let's knock him off as well. And who are you? You're pretty strong. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. We do have our buddy right here, Dwarf Fighter, who's rather strong. The blue team has really encapsulated things very well, very fast, and was very much led by our efforts, just capturing Africa. We were fighting off everybody. I don't know where everybody's troops went, but they all disappeared. The blue team is collapsing up north, so let's go into this guy right here. He's only got 500,000, so we'll be able to take away his land rather quickly, and then continue help pushing the team up and encapsulating everybody around us. So this has really turned out to be an awkward and interesting match, but very fast. Look at this, 3 minutes on the board and it's almost done, just by the sheer ability of us to push through very weak players who are incredibly aggressive. So we do knock off another player, and now we just need to save up our troops a little bit, as we do have the crown, but only 8 million troops to support it. So Dwarf Fighter is rather strong. Let's go into the weakest. He attacks us as well. Okay, well, let's go into this man as well. Just knock him down. And there we go, another player down. Now we can still very easily get ganged up on here. That's something to be very cautious of. Our blue teammate is going into Drew, so we're going to help out with that and take out that player. And now the two of us have shared borders. I've shared borders with a few players. And we could go into somebody right now, but again, Switzerland, my team is so stupid, which is a fitting one for this game. And this player all attacking, so let's go into, they could all attack. Let's go into this guy, knock him off as well. Just continuously push into all these very weak players. And Switzerland is being neutral, which is a very Switzerland thing to do. This guy's offering us a truce. Our teammate's going into him, so I'm going to go into him too. Just help out. We're not going to go up north. We'll let him finish him off, and then we'll go into Switzerland. Get rid of this last little red blemish here. Let's go ahead and send a big attack in. Just get him off the way. And boat into this guy because he is sitting around. He did get second place, so congratulations, sir. And we will take out this player right here with all of our troops as soon as we are able to land. And there we go. So that'll be the end of him. He does full send against Dwarf Fighter, but we were able to wrap things up rather quickly. Crazy plays in this game. Never seen anything like it, but GG's to all involved. And thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made this far in the video. If you have made this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put in videos every day, but boys, I will see you in the next one.